Hello, hello, Triff. Wasn't expecting to catch you so soon. Get out of the way, cat. Cat's being annoying now. Time for me to do stuff and he wants attention. Head back in 10 minutes? What the hell? Do they not have anybody else they can call on give you a rest? That's rough, my friend. Let's see. Move this back over here. Oi! I've had too much food today, and I've only ate twice. So how long of a shift are you going to have to pull now? Alright, now corporate sent out 2 acceptance letters on Wednesday, but it takes about a week on each side. Ouch! Well, you're in high demand then, so at the very least, they'll keep you busy. I wonder what it was we were doing once upon a time. Do we have that access? Five that I know of more. Ooh, well, 5 isn't the worst, but still, it's getting kind of late in the day on a Sunday to be going and dealing with that stuff, so that kind of sucks. Okay, Pokemon are all healed up. We've got a crafting kit. Let's list or use see if we can use it. How many do I have? Currently have 50, so we're good. Alright, let's head back. I want to see if we can get ourselves an Eevee. Figure these game back out here again. What about an hour? God, I'm gonna truck at 3 a.m. Almost 24 hours before I got that nap. Jesus. Dude, that's too much, man. You know, in some states they don't even allow a person to work that many hours. You can get the employer in trouble over that, but not that I imagine you would. You probably are enjoying the paychecks. But still, they're going to burn you out. That's not good. Violating. Well, there's a reason burnout for inspectors is about 3 to 4 years. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, my friend, he's a programmer, and he works so many hours. I'm like, dude, you've got to give it up for a little bit, because all you're doing is killing yourself. And he's the owner of a startup, and he's going to be within a year or two not wanting to do anything with what he's got a PhD in. He keeps up his pace. Alright, let's go see if we can find ourselves an Eevee. They're supposedly pretty rare. Okay, so if we focus in on that. To get going first so I can see why he works so much. He's been at it for 2 years now. He has went through several government programs, has gotten a ton of funding, has won every one of the events he's been to. I mean, he's got customers, so he's not necessarily building it as per se. He is very, very bad at delegating. Because like me, he doesn't trust other people to get the work done. Even though he has a team of like 12 people. Cat, you want to be able to look out the window? Here you go. Here, heck. Go outside, it's like 50 degrees. Go out and play, Cat. can go walk out on the balcony. Let's see. So we need to catch up to 25 of these things. Light specimens without being spotted. Number defeated. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Learning as the boss, you have to think differently. He's not an employee, it's a different mindset. Yeah, I can't get him to grasp the concept. He stays neck deep in trying just to keep the code running and stuff, and then he spends a little bit of time dealing with finances and, like, dude, you have to delegate better. He'll get it figured out, hopefully before he burns out completely. Alright, where's me and Eevee? Need one. Need all the Eevee. Those are Bidoof. What in the world just scared the crap out of you, cat? I've never seen you run like that before. Except when I was chasing you. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Look at the pony. He just wants somebody to catch him. Look how cute he is. Oink. BRB, I will be right here, friend. Two of two. I think the only thing I really dislike about this game so much is the fact that it is so Pokemon Go-like. Try to get as many as these tumblestones and stuff down. Oh wait, I missed a medicinal. Doof. It's kind of funny lately, some of the people's been sharing screenshots of Pokemon they've caught. And, been kind of impressive that Baneri are as big as people and had such tiny other Pokemon. That's a level 40 I think I've seen posted, so... kind of neat that you can level everybody up just by collecting items. Come on, get a little closer and then turn around. Okay, okay, that actually works. Got it on the butt. Number of heavy specimens. Oh, are you calling it fat? That was rude. Number caught 4. Okay. We've seen one Beautifly and defeated it. I wonder when we get a Togepi, because I'd like to have one. Shinx, we've got a whole lot more we got to catch, let alone defeat, and defeated with ground type moves. I don't know if I have a Pokemon with ground types. Tackle, Ember, and Double Hit. I do not have any moves, any ground type moves as of yet. Eevee. Wait, what's my current objective? No. No. Hey, that jumps. Okay. Was trying to look at the map. Oh, right. The map is this button. Mission. You can work on research tasks. Oh, I got you. We were supposed to go get our new rank. We'll cycle over here and grab some of these apricots, and then we'll head on back. Level 11, nice. Is that a weasel? It's a weasel. What is it fighting? Smack it in the face with a Pokeball. I love it. Sorry. Alright, let's fight. My sinuses are horrible and evil, and I just greatly dislike them. At least now we know what our purpose is. Oranberries, okay. Oh. Is that a... It's a Bidoof, okay. Birdie? It says Bidoof. He's the hick Pokemon. Here, I'm just gonna squish you. Wait, really? No, I'm squishing you. You can't bite me. I'm squishing you. See, like this. Oh, he's a runner. Time for me to head in and lurk. If I don't see you when I'm back, have a good one. Take care. Well, you do the same, friend. Don't work too hard out there. Thank you for stopping by. Greatly appreciate you. Boing. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see. It's another Weedle. You know, on the bright side, I'm getting this stuff done early, so when we do have the mass outbreaks and stuff, not going to be a problem. We're just going to kick 10 kinds of ass. We're going to catch literally everything. Oh, I suppose I should have self-promoed. Okay, make sure that got... Yeah, there we go. That works. We're good. We're rocking it. Cat, what are you doing? Okay. Shoot. Time to take it out. Looking around, huh? Well, you just keep looking around. We're gonna kick your butt. Plus one other, huh? You do that. Wait. You should have your Pokemon Smash opening. Find tumblestones inside. Nice. I'm glad I had you here to tell me this, or I would never figured that out all by my lonesome. Ghosty Pokemon out and about. Oot in the boot. Okay, don't see me. Don't see me. Don't see me. Got him! Shata! Okay, wait a minute, I saw a tree? Number caught at night. Nice. Well, I thought there was... Ah, there it is. Go ahead and grab those berries for me, would you? Not what I wanted to do. See, I see a Wurmple. Uh-oh. Hey, that was mean. That's not what we wanted to hear. Confusion? I live in a state of confusion. They know me there. Oh, I forgot to put my phone back on silent. Do not disturb me. It's only a level 4. Come on, we got this. Oh, I didn't mean to kill it. I wanted to capture it. That's fine. like it doesn't know where the grass is exactly. Stop running! I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna get you now. Down, 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 down. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in a good mood. It don't happen often, so I gotta, you know, gotta enjoy it while it lasts. Oops. Here, I'm just gonna catch you. Just chillax, buddy. Chillax. Oh, hang on. I guess we need to beat up on a few Wurmples. Ran away! I didn't even get a chance to... Lame. Lame. One of your base camps. Okay. Hey, we gotta level up. Is that... doth my eyes deceive? Eevee. Yes! Alright. Let's go get it. I need it in my party immediately. I can't not have my Eevee. Excuse me, Shinx. I don't really care about you guys. Sorry. No! No! Run away! Run away! Oh, hey, there's a squishy cat right here in front of me. Now I must rub on his belly with my feet, and that was probably not the greatest idea. It probably was not the greatest idea. Why are you being so mean to me? I'm sitting here loving you with my feet. Why would you bite me? Huh? Why would you bite me? Why would you do this, kitty cat? You don't bite the other people. Oh, wait, I don't have anybody else that comes in. Still, nobody likes you because you're a bitey thing. You're so bitey. So bitey. I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. So bitey. So fat and bitey. I'm gonna get him. I got him. Alright, so we are going to put... Oh, wait. Not sure which to give up yet. I mean, technically, yeah, we can give up Starly. As much as I don't want to. Excuse me, Rowlet, you're in the best Pokemon position spot, and you're not the best Pokemon. So enough of that nonsense. We're fixing that right now. Alright. Let's go complete this quest so it gets it off there and we can progress the story. I'm gonna take you down. Let's see. Sorry, I hate having messages on my Discord. Oh, it just posted. That's funny. Okay. One of the communities I'm in, they have a bot that posts every one of their community member streamers up when they go live, so it's kind of nice. But sometimes it takes a little while. Nice. We're rich. We has all the monies. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokédex with this new data. Okay, so... Eevee has only just been documented. Investigation is ongoing. Grassland. Newborn fowls lack their fiery manes, which will develop about an hour after birth. That's pretty cool. Form 1, Form 2. Ah, male and female. It's Beethoven. Alright. Oh, snap. Look at us go. Yeah, I'm working on it. I was trying to return to the village, but you stopped me. And I don't understand why. Why? Hey, we can dive in here too. It's like Legend of Zelda. Can't run, so we'll just roll. Excuse me, angry woman. Made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. She looks very upset about this. Officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Pokemon up to level 20 will also obey your orders. Nice. Hey, we get more money. Cool. These are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Nice. Hey, a Vivichoke and 2 medical leaks. For a revive? Nice. And a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. Proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. What? I'm squishing you. I'm gonna get you. You got within range. I'm gonna get you. Squishy cat. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. If you scratch my foot, I mean, not that it wasn't deserved. I just don't want to bleed all over my carpet. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Okay, you could have said that before. For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. Squish. You are squishy cat. Here, I'm just going to use you as a warmer. You are a warm kitty. So, my boy, I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Potato Mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between our Survey Corps duties and requests from folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on that request from Beauregard? What? People of Jubileaf aren't too familiar with a Pokemon, you see. So if problems arise, the Survey Corps gets called to help. Some people ask you for help when you talk with them, while others need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, aren't you approached with a request recently, Akari? What's it all about? About that, I was thinking maybe Ti could handle it for me. Oh, I get to come to the cute girl's rescue. I was told it would require a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so... Oh, look at her! She's so cute! It came from Maya of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. People of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui but since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there's much we might learn from them. There's much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon, but we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. Okay, I just want you guys to understand, I have an Eevee. He's my friend. Well, I didn't see you there, fat boy. Why is you under my feet? You don't like my feet, you bite them. So why are you under them? Why would you be under my feet that you don't like? Fat kitty cat, you're a fat kitty cat right there. A big old fat kitty cat right there. Big old fat belly. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this, or something I could use your help with? Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. If you've caught a lot of Pokemon, you may want to visit the pasture to change up your team. Yeah, we got a good team going. We got Eevee. And Eevee's all we need. Now I just need to go out and catch, 8 more? We'll be good. I've got to be the very best. Actually, we're going to go and level Eevee up a couple of levels real quick. If it'll let me. It will not let me. Darn. Darn you, locked quests. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Hey-ya! 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 Hey, he's even starting to sound like Link. Thanks for coming. I know you're busy. Listen, I had an epiphany. That is... See, I got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we've got to work together to help complete the Pokédex. Here, this is my partner, Pikachu. Oh. Finally! We get a game where it doesn't say Pikachu. It's about freaking time. That annoyed me so much that they would put all this effort in having just Pikachu say Pikachu. And none of the other ones would say their name. Ah! Drove me crazy in the past few games. Not that it was a long drive, mind you. It's pretty short. We were attacked by those Shinx. I got too scared to think straight, and I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partners refused to listen to anything I tell him. And if I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to order him, how to guide him in battle. Bigga. When I saw how you and your Pokemon work together, I realized we needed to do more too. So please, have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight effectively. It's like Pikachu blowing kisses. That's funny. Please don't be high level. Level 9 Pikachu. No! You're not supposed to kill Eevee! I don't even think you have any... You got Tackle. 14... 13... Yeah, that'll work. No! I'm trying to... Shit. Oh, that's right. Yes. Come back, Eevee! Alright. Get wrecked. You and your Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another. Holy crap, Eevee! Jumped level 3 levels. Nice! Thank you for battling us. I could be wrong, but for a moment I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. Let's keep working at it, Pikachu. Guess I was wrong then. I'll strive to work more as a team with my partner the way you do. I'm really liking the facial expressions that this game offers us. And now I feel really bad for Akira. Akari? Akari. Yeah, there we go. I keep getting my letters mixed up in my brain. Assuming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have a thing called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu seems to be an electric type. Oh, bye. Hang on one second. The sinuses, they be evil. Okay. We kinda know about type matchups. So you're the one, the new recruit everyone's talking about. Holy crap, she's huge. And not like big, she's just tall. Holy crap. Captain of the Security Corps. Oh, yeah. See, you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Ma'am, I've been doing this for over 20 years. Go away. I have an ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. What? Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On the one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. Move will deal more damage, but afterwards it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterwards. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. And of course, regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Once your Pokemon has mastered a move, you can have it use the move in either the... Okay, I don't really care. It'll probably bite me in the butt later, but we're good. Moving on. Should serve you well when you're up against tough Pokemon. Not supposed... It's time I went to meet Mai. You remember, I mentioned at the Wallflower that I could use your help with Mai's request. I'm to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come as well, once you've readied your Pokemon team and perhaps had them learn some new moves from Zisu, if you'd like. Okay. Cool. Ma'am, what can you teach me? Probably not a lot. I want some new moves. Oh, so it costs a bit of money, huh? We'll probably learn them on our own, so... Okay. Let's see, wait, there's a crafting, there it is. We need to find Black Tumblestone, which I'm hoping we can find Oh, we can create a few of these. Okay, we have how many? 27? We can make quite a few, so we're just going to go ahead and make 40. And... Make 2 of these. Okay. Onward and upward, friends. Is there anybody over here that needs assistance with anything? See, you're gonna tell me about the Pokemons I got. Wait, can I release some? I'm about to have a full inventory of them, right? No, actually, I was kind of wondering if I shouldn't let go of some of these Pokemon. Look, this one. Oh, we're good. We're good. I thought that it was gonna make me have to delete a bunch. Until later, anyway. Still creepy running animation. Sweet googly moogly. Yeah, we've already got that. We've already done that a number of times. Would you go away and let us do our thing? We're catching Pokemon here. Boy from the Survey Corps who fell from the sky. Listen here a moment. I need to tell you about a great cake lure recipe I invented. Mushroom cake. I poured 20 years of mushroom foraging. What? Dude, you look younger than me. Yeah, okay. Well, so the saying goes, one spring of mushrooms, all you need. I'll be waiting. Okay. Eevee. I don't care about the mushrooms. I just want my Eevee. Sounds like Shink somewhere nearby. Doof. What the heck is on the... Yeah, here, we'll go this way. Plenty of Shinks that way. We need more of the apricots. Go, Pokemon, go. Oh, Wurmple. Almost cute little bugger. Spy an Eevee. I think. Yes, that is... What the... How did it get up there? It fell asleep mid... Guys, it fell asleep. Clip, 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 clip. That was so cute. Oh my god. That was great. He jumped up in the tree, slid halfway down, and fell asleep. That was the cutest. Oh god, no, I wasn't trying. Well, I'll be fine. Really? I'd have thought it'd done a heck of a lot more damage than that. We're 3 times its level. Buh! Thanks, Eevee. I'm gonna get you leveled up in no time. You just be angry over there. I can't do anything about you. You're level 40, for God's sakes. I can't touch that. Oh. Almost had my hopes up there. There was another Eevee. Thanks, puppy. Throw it this far? Nope. Cool. So we still have to get pretty dang close. Starlies. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. 6 out of 10 for ones we haven't been spotted by. I have to say, I really like the fact that you don't have to spend a lot of time waiting on things to regenerate. Oh, let me... to... I wonder if that's the Eevee one. Okay, I'm just keeping an eye on that one, because that one we'll want to make sure we get posted up. That one was cute. Is that another Bidoof? That is a Bidoof. Still can't believe that Eevee happened. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, well, we're going to kind of head that way. If we get lucky enough to find another Eevee en route, then we'll go after it, obviously, but... How did I miss? Hello, Momo. I need to find the Alpha Rapidash. Oh, I know exactly where the Alpha's at. But I'm nowhere near close to being at level yet, so... It can stay where it's at. Can't evolve. What? How are you doing, Momo? Do it! Do it now! What, is it going Super Saiyan or what? Rather interesting evolution sequence there. Okay, cool. Still working on our Eevee, though. We can't make it up that hill. No! It means I gotta walk all the way around. Why you gotta do this to me, game? Let me cheat. No. Yes. Give me those apricots, pup. Pokemon got the harder to be to catch. Dang it, really? I missed? No! Stop moving! Ah, whatever. Eevee. Where are you? You Shinx? face. There we go. Gotta learn to hit the right buttons. Hey! What the heck was that? Oh, you. Why are you being mean to me? I didn't do nothing. All right. Oh, she got little munchlax. Hey. Many strong Pokemon to make their home on the other side of this bridge. I can't let you pass unless you're a first... Oh, at your rank. You should be fine. Go on, then. Retreat to safety if you find yourself in trouble. All right. Here's a wee little munchlax. A new face in the village. Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. Also, my ankle just exploded. Ow. One of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Miss Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to Soy. But such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving, so the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? Of course. That's good to hear. Security Corps of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. Oh. This here's my partner, Munchlax. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice without needing any of the silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. Obviously you haven't done too many battles then because, you should be a Snorlax by now. Level 10. Yeah, let's go with that. Nope. Switch. Come on back, Eevee. Let the bigger dogs take a bite. Ooh, we have Thunderfong. Ow. Oh yeah, we did kind of go into this battle at partial HP. Holy crap, he's hitting hard. Yay! Eevee and Rowlet leveled. You really are one of the usual galaxy buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well fought. Hey, free healings. Yes. You people make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? These should prove to be useful materials. Vivi chokes. Nice. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them, rather than like the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories to our children. Ah, come on. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. It's a large, fearsome foe like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you? What, Arceus? I'm busy. I'm getting the ladies. Showing you where you've got to go, isn't it? My, that is some curious sort of map. Is that one of the Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? Certainly does seem to show the way to Deer Track Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this in your hands. You'll do great out there. I know it. Akari, you can come with. Keep me company. I'd be sad. Do you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? My, how about that? Though I'm not certain you've been told the true story. The true story is this. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It's said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow, and this land of Hisui was born in the process. It's by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of a people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Mighty Sinnoh has rarely been seen by any human, if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh. And it is the duty of wardens like myself to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces TIFreak8x Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me and you may understand. Well, I don't want to understand. I'm just a dumb guy with Pokeballs. Oh. Oh, that's not what I wanted. The best balls. Oh my. Hi, Cree. Have you guys started playing this yet? Oh. Rejected? Oh, I hit the... Oh, whoops. Hey, you know what? No. Fight. So we should be able to take a Kricketot. Run away! No! Okay, back to that. I didn't mean to smack it with Eevee. No, I'll be lurking, but I've been enjoying watching you play and explore. I didn't get it yet. Ah. So sad. It's been fun so far. Certain mechanics of it I don't like the fact that you have to catch everything, like Pokemon Go. But, I mean, I get it, I understand. They gotta make something different. Is it still running from me? There we go. Nice, we got a Zubat. Okay. Dang it. Nice. Alright. As per usual, I am struggling a little bit with the whole button pressing thing and know which button does what, but that's just kind of typical TIFreak behavior there. Oh! Crap, I didn't even see you there. I was just wanting to go after here. Are they still aggroed? Just trying to see what kind of new fun things there are here. Okay, so there's some more of those. Oh, I put that. Weasel can do damage too, I think. Not much. Hypnosis? Not be doing none of that there, Drifloon. See, I'm a little disappointed with the game in the fact that you just select it and it throws the Pokeball instead of you having to try and capture it as you're battling. I think that could have been a far more intriguing mechanic for the game. Who are you? Mind helping a guy out? I'm after some cherry berries, you know, and the shiny red ones. They grow on some of the trees around here, but I don't have any Pokemon that can reach them for me. Pokeball throws a Pokemon in my... if you had me... Uh-oh, sorry. Easy quest. Bury near wild Pokemon to grab their attention and keep them distracted. Why not give it a try on the Kricketot around here? Well, we got 15 Pokeballs. I was about to complain, but that was worth it. Well, once it spots you and wants to battle, it ain't gonna happen. I think I sent the wrong Pokemon. Yeah, I did. Crap. No. Yes. Send out a Luxio. Oh. Snap crackle pop. Knock its socks off. Alright. Peppa plant? What? Okay. I'm gonna try and catch it first. Nice. Stuck on a rock. Story of my life. Heck, I'm overshooting him? There we go. Hey, there's some of that black stuff. Blackstone we need. Too shallow. Dang it. That was rude. Alright. Thundershock. Thundershock! 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 Oh! Man, I miss the old cartoons. Yeah, we did get that. Oh, I upset one of you. Okay. I didn't mean to upset you. We didn't even see you there. These guys are too picky. Yep, that one don't have sturdy. Two iron chunks too. What? Wait, can we smash these rocks? No. Okay. What say you, Miss Mai? Aye, aye. Aye, 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 aye. So your professor even decided to join us? Could you not, dude? I'm trying to hit it off this lady here. Pokemon researcher could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha now, could I? Suppose that is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is where I come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. A Pokemon descended from one of those ancients blessed by a mighty Sinnoh. Oh, not a freaking... That's not it. That's only a troublemaker, here to disturb the peace with its racket. Yeah, we hate those Pokemon. And that's what you're here for, to drive that interloper from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for the battle. Okay, so... I hope it's not a very high-level Pokemon, because I'll be in trouble otherwise. Little wonder Alpha Pokemon are feared across the land if they're all as oversized as this one. They're strong and may know moves that others of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you're stronger still than this Alpha, so go show it that beyond any mistaking. Careful, size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this Alpha is a powerful and hardy foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. No, there's a menu moves. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Oh, okay, fine. God, I hate this Pokemon. Oh, it's only a level 12? We got this. Maybe. Okay, well, Pokemon got some level up there. Okay. I can't get over how terrible our shoes look. Are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in Alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. Lady, it was a level 12. Go fight that level 40 freaking Rapidash, and then come back and tell me that. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. It got one hit on me. Whoa. What in the world? What in the land of propane? Hey. Is that a shiny? No. It's a Warnier. He looks upon you with kindness. Say the great Wardeer has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expansive suit while bearing a human on his back. A human he deems worthy, at least. He is a blessing to us all. Truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride it? Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. She said that once TIFreak carried out this request, we'll be able to set up a base camp. I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, it is truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this. The Sui region is land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, then I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. Well, I'm loved by a deer. I guess there are worse things. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Alright. I see stone stuff up there. I want it. I'm gonna go get it. Let me have control! I want to coexist and thrive with Pokemon. We need to stop fearing them and start getting to know them better. That starts with completing the Pokedex. No, just don't be a fearful little... We're not going to complete that sentence. Anyway, we should be able to have that base camp set up once Construction Corps arrives. Yay! New area unlocked. Right in the middle of the area that belongs to the legendary, well, to the special Pokemon. Nice. The height camp. Whatever. From now on, when you set up... Oh, God. Not the yawns. The yawns bad. When you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your excursions directly from here. Having another base camp to start from will be a great help on our surveys. Nice work today, everyone. Let's say we all head back. Oh, no. How about you just let me go catch more Pokemons? I got baby. Ah. Aw, we almost made it to 2-star. Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, please. Make it for 3 today as well. Don't you know how to have anything else? What if the poor man's out of potatoes? What are you going to do? Have you all heard the great news? Frenzied Cleaver from the rumors. It ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. The Medical Corps has had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. This is the Cleaver that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes. I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is ordered, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure... Oh, T.I., yeah, of course you're going to send me. Handle things just fine. Are you certain? For Cleaver so mighty, even Alpha Pokemon don't compare to him. Akari, thank you. Both of us are tired of your nonsense, Professor. Please go suck a duck. Suck an egg, boy. Ranks of Pokemon are key items of information that we of the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fine fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. He's about as bad as Paimon. All about the food for him. Lord, lady, don't break my doors before he decides to use you for sumo practice. What? What's this? Nice. What do we need to get rid of? We do have a bit of a full inventory. Warding charm. Grit dust. There you are. Let's hurry to the headquarters. Look who's being punctual. Finally realize you're wasting Almighty Sino's precious time by bowing to a sham? Huh? What? There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sino as a ruler of time. My people followed the true Almighty Sino, the front of all creation and ruler of space. Ah, you could have had all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast Hisui's space? Better than some, it's a miracle you showed up on time, oh mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I'm worried you get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me get lost in Almighty Sino's great gift to the Pearl Clan? In our world's very basis? You wish. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sino, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Komodo's office. I believe it was you who started this. You can feel the tension when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The woman is with the reverence of space. Is Arita? Leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who was going on and on about time. Adaman. Leads the Diamond Clan. Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently things used to be less peaceful. Sorry. But the boss, the commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him. Ayo. Ayo. Oh, splendid. You came along at a good time. I'm looking for a pickling stone. It needs to be the right size to fit atop one of my pickle pots and heavy enough to put a nice firm pressure on the pickles while they're fermenting. I suppose it'll be hard for me to lift such a heavy thing from the pot. The best thing would be for the stone to lift itself up, actually. Another good idea. There's a Pokemon called Geodude that lives on Deer Track Heights. Perfect for the job. Could you catch one and bring it back for me? Well, I guess we do have one. We can always catch more. Can I just go ahead and capture you, you cute little bugger? I want to capture you. There we go. I spotted her from playing with one of the small village children. Mickey from the security corps can tell you more. Okay. Intend to do about the cleaver, Commander Commando. He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleaver is a precious Lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a Lord of the Pearl Clan is concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? It seems someone's got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles? I don't believe I said that, though thought it maybe. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleaver into such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is a first as far as my clan knows, too. I'm in my pajamas. We're all good. Aha, I hear from you've earned what? Weirdest favor. Stop yawning. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal, but that's a mouthful. Just call me Adaman. You come from beyond the space-time rift. Could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords, which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. You really have passed through that rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done? You send the stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleaver. This newcomer with no experience. Says a leader with almost no experience. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time. It's a matter of embracing his vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give the kid a chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's give this... Okay. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you galaxy folk really are with all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made he's too vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. Not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is my mission now. Woohoo! No, I need a second. I've got to stretch. Ah. I wanted a Klondike bar. So tasty. Okay. Let's do this. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. How about you guys just stop sucking and acknowledge the fact that I'm awesome? The Lord of the Woods. So we have another alpha Pokemon to take down. Is it going to be a level 13? Alright. Hisui region is a group of outsiders, some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with Diamond and Pearl Clan, understand? And there's Miss Angry again. Hi, Akari. Let's get right to it. So, I understand you've been requested to find out the case or the cause of Cleaver's frenzied state. But as you're aware by now, Cleaver is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. Security Corps tried to throw Pokeballs at it when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. He seems he's far trickier opponent than even most aggressive species Pokemon that cannot be caught outside the battle once they've riled. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemons in locations they call the Noble Seats. It's a good starting point for our research would find out what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Cleaver. Ah! Well, at least Maya's being adorable. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides, the true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask of you, O amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleaver, quell his frenzy. Just discussing our next steps with regard to this whole Cleaver situation. You must be the Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Cleaver. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask, of all people, for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. Pokemon dear to us, off in the mountains, has flown into the same situation, same type of frenzy as Cleaver. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. Ice cream. You'll find Cleaver at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know? He'll tell you all about his beloved Cleaver, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. Yeah, okay. I don't even know what Cleaver is, so how would I know what Pokemon to bring? Maximize my satchel friend. Well, whatever. We got plenty of money now. That's all there is to it. You see how much more you can fit in by packing things rightly? Or even more things, there's more I could teach you. What do you say? Might as well do it. Alright, off we go. Who's this? Bit of crafting. Do you think you could help me out with something? Be very, very grateful if you try to craft something using a special recipe I came up with. Dude, calm down. Chillax. Pokeshi dolls. Huh. There's a recipe for I've named Pokeshi dolls. I've invented them, you see, as special items that we could make in this village. I'd love to have you craft one and show it to me. I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Okay. Need wood. Okay, well, I guess we need to go get wood. I gotta find this lady. She said she was going home, right? Oh, there is a person here. You were also not the lady I was looking for. When Pokemon react to you by attacking, are you making sure to dodge your moves? No, why? Why would I care? you're the food guy. Wait, what's going on over here? Obviously a quest of some kind. Hello, dude. Listen here, Survey Corpse Kid. I saw the darndest thing. I was scrounging the heartwood for crops we could grow in the fields when I saw it. When Cherrim changed its appearance before my very eyes. It was in the evening. The light was getting dim. All of a sudden, Cherrim's petals closed right up, and it looked like nothing but a little flower bud. Just witnessed a miracle of evolution. But the next morning, when I went to check in on the Cherrim, it was right back to full bloom. Why would it bloom just to close back up? Is that how evolution works, or was the change I saw something different? When you finish Cherrim's Pokedex entry, please have a look, would you? Look at him, he's so cute. Will he walk with us, or does he just go back in the Pokeball? Just in the Pokeball. That's sad. It's real sad. We need our Pokemon to walk with us. You spot a berry tree. Have your Pokemon go gather some berries from it. Yes, we've been doing that, bud. Oh, are you here to give me a Geodude? Finally! Hey, we have 2 of them even. Yeah, you can have this one. Well, it does look like a rock, and it seems to be the ideal weight, too. Oh, it's simply perfect. Dude! It's like, rock out. Honey cakes? Hooray! Well, what's in here? We might as well finish. Hey, passed your trial. Talk of the town, you know. Everyone's aflutter about how such a strong-looking stranger actually passed a trial to join the team. Well, that was nice of them. Make me cry, man. Awful lot of doors to have to go through. Know what I want to do? I just want to go catch more Pokemon. Wait a minute. Another objective. Let's go see what it is all about. Alright, if a Pokemon starts eyeing me, I'll fling an Oranberry, then run while it's distracted. Just stick to the plan, I'll be fine. Oh, Survey Corpse Boy. I was just headed out to the fields to go gather tumblestones, but I haven't gotten as many Oranberries as I'd like. With that in mind, could I trouble you to gather 5 Oranberries? Yeah, I think we've gotten a few. Gratefully accept. Gosh, I can't believe you went to the trouble of finding these just for me. Thank you. Gosh, you're nice for someone who fell out of the sky. Let's just tuck these away in my satchel. I won't let your kindness go to waste. Wish me luck with those tumblestones. Hey, we got 3 revives out of that. I can live with that. How are things, my good friend? What? Dude, go away. I'm busy. I'm putting that secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use. Either way, I have some super potions here just for you. Oh, think nothing of it. Having the Survey Corps out and about studying Pokemon is great for business, you know. Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. HP, nice. And now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. Well, Okay. Back to being the very best, like no one ever was. Okay, what kind of tree is this? Can I get anything out of that tree? Okay, so I think we have to try and get around this hill, mountain, whatever it is. We need to get around it. There's some glitches here, my boy. Wait a minute, I can just talk to this guy and get my other partner Pokemons going, right? Oh, I'm not crafting. I want to actually talk to the dude. See my Pokemon. Well, we'll leave it as is for now. Do I need to craft anything? Throne items. Don't have any more of the black tumblestone, but we got a bunch of this now. Let me go ahead and just do another 20. What's that way down there? He'd definitely be doing a lot of sparkling. Huh? Who did I just upset? Oh, dang it. Is that Parasect that I need to go after? See, I upset the Geodude, so that's fine. Can't make it up there, okay. I want to see what's up with the Sparkling over here, though. Clearly not a Pokemon. Dang. Oh, okay. Tumblestone. Stardust and black Tumblestone. Nice. Ah, crap. Hmm. Is that a Pikachu? Nice. I think I hit the... Dang it. Whatever. Fine. Be that way. I don't care. I don't like you guys. Well, that looks mildly dangerous. Bonk. I got him with a bonk. Air slash. Ow! What'd you go and do that for? Nice. Alright. Hey, you could stop the nonsense. Ow. Well, we do have the hard ball, or heavy ball. See if we can get it caught in that. Since we ain't got a great ball as of yet. Nope. base. Good night, Luxio. Don't have any moves that can put it to sleep or guarantee paralysis. You know what? I'm over it. Just gonna try and be nice. Oh, that's a Staraptor. Probably can't reach it from here. Why does it sound like we're walking along wooden planks? Yeah, you guys do your thing. I ain't too concerned about Staravias. What's the tree shaking and swaying? Expected because Pokemon are up in the tree feasting on all its berries. Sword Cap. Oh. Ball of mud. And springy mushrooms. Want space in your satchel for that item. Items. XP candy. Use. Okay. Okay. Oh, we could build more of these things. Let's, Oh, come on. Grit. Just raises the effort level of one Pokemon stats. It can be used to make effort levels only up to level 3. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it. Lost my warding charm. I do say that was most rude. Hey, wait, can't Rowlet level up now? Or, not level up, but evolve. Guess not. I took it unawares. Level 30. Ooh. Too stunned to move. Okay. Then a shock. Oh. Oh, damn. We may be in trouble. Let's friggin' go! Space in your satchel for that item, which is a Seed of Mastery. Ooh. What else can we get rid of? Ball of Mud. Okay. Grab this. And then we should probably try and travel. Huh? Oh, wrong button. Nice, we got fast travel. I thought somebody said that, but... Oh! Ow! Crap! Blah! Blah! Not what I was looking to do. 1 second. Bump and a bump. Okay, just had to do that. Actually, we are at the 2-hour mark. I should probably take a moment to stretch and, you know, do the bathroom break thing. So I'm going to do an ad, and then I will be back here in just a moment. Okay, I have returned to Let's see. Seat of Mastery can be given to the captain of the security corps to have a Pokemon master a move. Oh, heck yeah. Put that in protective custody. Super potions are important. Springy mushrooms. I think we will move all those to safety, i.e. out of my way. Black Tumblestone. Iron Chunks. Alright. And this should restore our Pokemon back to full strength, and we'll be good to go. I know, kitty cat friend. And sometimes they'll just appear quietly with no warning. Pretty creepy, if you ask me. Well, you're pretty creepy, if you ask me. So don't ask me. Alright, so we gotta go this way. Be nice if we could ride that Pokemon now. Speed this process along. Oh. We're still hurt pretty bad, aren't we? Do we automatically heal after a while, or do I need to go rest again? Dude. I ain't doing nothing to none ya. We are getting a bad start on this. I tell you what. What's that? A Pokemon or a flower? Looks like a flower. A bush. It's a mushroom bush. I think we finally healed. Dang it. Yeah. Okay. Ah, come on. I mean, I don't dislike how we initiate battles. That's still kind of cool. Bidoof. What's this? Iron chunk, huh? An alpha? Is that a cricketoon, aren't they? Still don't like them. Be doof. Holy it's up a barrel. I don't have anything that's good against... a normal type Pokemon. What the? Oh, okay. Sorry, Eevee. Your hard head's not going to be of any match to this guy. Aqua Jet. Thunder Fang. Okay, not seeing a whole heck of a lot down this way that I've got to have, so... Anyway. Can we not initiate a battle with this big freaking honk of a barrel that I will not beat? At least I'm pretty sure I'm not going to beat. But it was looking the other way. Ow! was trying to get my Pokemans out, jerk. Give a thumb shot. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. So does that mean a Pokemon's gonna fall? Oh, a Combi. Use the best Pokemon, Paimon. Hi, Pure. How are you, friend? No, don't hurt Eevee. Eevee's my bestie. Nice. I think it was a male Combi, though, so that really don't do much for us. Doing well, just ate some Korean barbecue, and now I'm lying down. Ah, well, nice. You can pretty much see what it is I'm getting done. A whole lot of nutting. But I'm doing it fabulously. There we go. Trying to get this to where I can see two different things at once here. Alright, so Psyduck, Baniri. Is that a Wurmple sleeping? Helixtrills and Slimes. Well, I agree. It does look kind of the same. But we've got ourselves some different things to do in this one. Oh, hey, we're in bad shape. Bye. Okay, so while we're thinking of it, let's see, this does 100. This is 60, so we'll go ahead and use one on Eevee. We'll do one on Luxio. That'll be good for now. Well, crud, we can't really climb up that, so I guess we'll find a way around. Ooh, what berries are these? No, Eevee. Nana berries. Ah. That's okay. I'll leave you alone, Baniri. Yeah, you missed out on Genshin earlier today, Pure. I got my butt stomped 3 times. Took 4 times to beat the event. Oh god, it's a kid in an oversized cowboy hat. I am leading the Pearl Clan. The Warden to Cleaver, Lord of the Woods. And you, I've already deduced that you've come here to meet Cleaver. I'm right, aren't I? Of course I am, I can see it so clearly. After all, the powerfully awesome Cleaver has become even more awesomely powerful. Perhaps that strange lightning the other day was Almighty Sinnoh divine power, but whatever it was, it struck my lord and left him imbued with awesome might. So I must turn you away, even if it pains me. It's too dangerous for you to meet Cleaver right now. Such earnest desire to meet mighty Cleaver. I have to admit, I'm struck by your passion. But, well, I'm afraid your passion is not the real issue here. I've been told in no uncertain terms by Irida that I am not to let anyone near Cleaver. I'll fight you off myself if you insist. You wish to avoid battle, withdraw now while you still can, or face the wrath of my Gumi. When you realize I'm turning you away for your own safety, how sad you are. Go, Gumi, and see if you can ooze some good sense over this foolish troublemaker. I don't have a... That's not good. Go, Eevee, go! Oh, we got this. Agile style. Swoocha! Ew, it vomited on me. And then it washed me off. How kind? Yeah. TI wins! How can this be? I may have been defeated, but my point still stands. It's too dangerous to meet Cleaver now. The only welcome you'll get if you approach him is a flurry of devastating blows. Normally, I'd simply try making him an offering, a nice heaped helping of his two favorite foods, served up with respect by his loyal warden. That's me, of course. It's usually enough to please him, please and soothe him, in the prickliest of moods. But even I, Cleaver's loyal warden, can't get close enough to give any offerings now. Not with the way Cleaver's rampaging and running amok. There's nothing like that an outsider like you can do. The ancestors of Cleaver, Wordeer, and their cohort drew on Almighty Sinnoh's own power to protect Pokemon and people alike, so it's said. It's by their grace at our clan that any of us still lives in vast Hisui today. What are you doing here? As you say, Cleaver's grown even stronger, but I'm afraid that strength poses a problem for us. If it is indeed struck by lightning, could the bolts have been set by the false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to? Cleaver means so much to our clan. I hoped we could bring the situation under control ourselves, not throw our hands up and ask some outsider for help. But we must save Cleaver from this frenzy. Every moment it continues, the danger grows. As more people and Pokemon are attacked, it will lead to conflict with both the Diamond and Clan and Galaxy team. You, stranger from beyond the sky, tell me, could you Galaxy people actually fix all this? Could an outsider actually find a way to quell our Lord's frenzy? Very well. Leon and I will gather foods that please Cleaver in hopes that we might be able to get close enough to make a proper offering. As for you, find a way to quell his frenzy, even if you must search every corner of vast Hisui. But I didn't get to see him. Mysterious power now enables you to return to base camps in an instant. Well, we've already done that. Huh, there's no Pokemon here. Okay. Good to see you, and how is your research into Cleaver going? Swimmingly, I expect. Never even seen it. Well, that's quite the tidbit. So a serving of his favorite foods will normally make Cleaver quite agreeable. Is that it? You need to mull this over back at the laboratory. You should come along too, dear boy. Got any other plans you plan on taking on, Pure? Or just gonna take it easy and get yourself ready for Monday? So according to the information you were able to learn from Irida and the end of the Pearl Clan, in this normal course of events, that Frenzied Cleaver will be calmed by a nice serving of his two favorite foods. I do wonder, is it possible that the aromas or some other components of this food might combine in a way that can not only calm Cleaver, but draw him back from his frenzy? By your own report, even Cleaver's warden, who looks after Cleaver and knows him well, cannot approach him in his current state. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. A moment, if you would. I need some time to ponder on this. There ought to be something in my research note that can help us. I just can't take this guy seriously. Look at that stupid hat. I think the circus is missing a clown, and we found him right here. Quite the arm at throwing things, haven't you? May I suggest you take Cleaver's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon? Yes, it's all coming together. We can use our skill in the Pokeball crafting to shape Cleaver's beloved foods into balls, then throw them to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. A brilliant idea, if I do say so myself. As for what to call these yummy projectiles... About tea time balls. Put one in mind of a nice, relaxing afternoon tea, does it not? No. No, it doesn't. Why wouldn't you simply call them Leviton balls, Professor? With that name, it sounds like I'm the one being launched at our frenzy. Let's launch the... We should verify that launching the Professor doesn't have the effect we're looking for. We should do that first. And once we verified that it doesn't work, then we can move on to something new. I'm okay with this. Grand Tree Arena and let the Pearl Clan know our plan. If you're off to Grand Tree Arena, best set up from the Heights camp, eh? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's see. I think we really completed too many quests yet, have we? No. Oh, she's waiting on us. Neat. My, that Galaxy Hall is one fine building, even from the outside. The Galaxy's team certainly got themselves a grand headquarters, I'll give them that. Sorry, I was rubbing my eyes a little bit trying to get them to clear up a little. Yes, I came because I had some news that I thought you might be interested in. Better you actually see what's going on, though. Let's head to... what did you end up calling it? The Heights Camp? okay? What's going on? I spoke to Werdir about what's been going on. I told him how you've been trekking all over Field Day seeking a way to quell Cleaver's frenzy. All this from someone who's not even part of our clan or the Pearl clan. Just some wanderer who fell through a rift into this world. And hearing that, well, you can see how he responded. Werdir's found you worthy, you see, which means you'll need a flute like we have. Mind demonstrating? Oh boy, we get to learn an ocarina. Huh. Well, that brings back memories. Precious tool that can be used to call on Werdir so you can ride upon him. Said the Celestia flutes were given from Almighty Sinnoh itself, and now this one's yours. There's some guy hiding in a cave carving these things out and just randomly tossing them out into the wild. That way they think they're getting them from God. It's not that grand a gesture, really. I can't play the flute for the life of me. See if you can play that melody. Werdir opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. A mind plate? Stone tablet imbued with the essence of psychic energy. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of the psychic type. Neat. Now use that Celestia flute wisely and gallop across the land with the great Werdir. Oh boy! You've got a frenzy Pokemon to quell at Grand Tree Arena, haven't you? With Werdir, you can gallop across the field lands in no time. Okay, but can it help me become the very best, like no one ever was? You know what? Nice to meet you. I hear you have a rare ability to dash over hill and vale in the back of a Pokemon. Try a hand at the balloon race. Okay, well, you just have fun with that. All my Pokemon are healed up. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum. Can I just crash into these things? No. Run, little bird Pokemon. Run! Holy Mother of God! What the hell? Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it! Yes! I will send you to Jesus. And Jesus is a giant flying blue dragon. What the frack? And that animation is so terrible. Not bad when he's close, but good lord. Watch it as it goes way out. It starts getting glitchy. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get some stuff. Thank you, Eevee. The big ol' heckin' nope from me. Hey, it's another Pikachu. Come on, turn around. I want to get you from the backside. Come on, turn around. Thank you. Nope, nope, nope. And there. See if we got it. Nice. Can evolve. I wonder what Eevee can evolve into. Should probably go get Baby Doll's eyes learned. We may do that before we evolve so I can have Sylveon. Hey, I got him in the back. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to work. Wrong one. Wrong button. Wait a minute. Hey, I was trying to be nice to catch you and be your friend. You didn't want to be my friend. Hey! That was rude. Oh. Fell asleep. Alright, well, that's fine. But it's sleeping. Wait a minute. No. No, 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 no. But it's supposed to be asleep. What the hell is that? It isn't sleeping very well. Okay, so real quick. Actually, we're looking. Can I make it? Can we make it? We can make it. Okay, so real quick, we got the thing. Back to the camp. We're gonna go back to town real quick. I want to teach Eevee how to teach Eevee the baby doll eyes so we can get Sylveon. I hope. I don't think it works that way, but you know, we can try. Problem is, oh, now I remember. Never mind. I know where to get it at. This may end up just being a waste of the money, but We're gonna try. We may need to teach it to a different Eevee and get it leveled up. Okay, so want a new move. $1,500. Well, hiya! Oh, what a weird game sometimes. Okay, so no. Oh, Rowlet can evolve too. Nice. Do it. Do it now. This evolution animation kind of freaks me out a little bit. Well, should we do it? Should we try for Sylveon? Kinda thinking we're more likely gonna get Umbreon, but here we go. Got Espeon. Okay. Oh, that's probably what we screwed up with. Dang it! Apparently you have to equip it? Ah, that's fine. We need them all anyway, so it's not like it's the worst thing that happened, but I really wanted a Sylveon. Moonblast is such a useful move. You know what? It's sleeping! Look at it, it's so cute! Now, if only they would just walk with us. Wait, Bidoof? Failures a member of the security corps. How can I face Captain Zissou at like this? Just catch the Bidoof and everything will be fine, but still, 3 Bidoof is a lot. 2 more than I think I can handle on my own. Dude, they're Bidoof! And they're aloof. They don't care. Bring a Bidoof to draw their attention. I can seize a chance to catch the little troublemakers. Voila, the perfect plan. I gotta go over here and bring a Bidoof? A Bidoof? I'll bring a Bidoof. Random movements. I don't like it. Oh, so it's not just that. We have to hunt these jerks down. Dude, I'm about ready to give up on this guy. Okay. There's one. And they're all by themselves. Why can't you just up and grab them if they're by themselves? This is crazy. There's number 2. Alright, just one more to go. Can't be that far away. Is that it? Nope, just a weird discoloration of the tree. Hey, where's this take us? Oh, to our death. Okay. Oh, I thought her shoes were Bidoof. She's got such big feet. Well, honestly, I kind of expected it to be somewhere around the training center so the woman would get yelled at, but it seems that was not such the luck that we received. No, there's the other Bidoof. This is surveying. We're getting along great here, I can tell. What's happening to Beauticia? Blossom into Beautifly. Okay. Hey, it's chewing on my house! Make it stop. Notice how our Pokemon has not responded at all. It's just looking at them like, you are dumber than hell. I'm gonna punch you. A little troublemaker safely in our custody. Now to give him the old heave-ho. You shame to just send these Bidoof back into the wild, no? My construction corps could find a use for them. You want to keep them? These naughty nibblers have caused so much trouble for the construction corps. Just Pokemon being Pokemon. How are they supposed to know our village is a strict no-chewing zone? Shows good taste on their part to come all the way here to gnaw on our woodwork, too. But if we're going to stay here, they'll have to help with our work. They've got the guts to keep trying to get into the village, plus the teeth to gnash through trees and rocks, just what our corpse needs. How about it, little ones? Meals taste better after a day's work, you know. I'm not convinced this law have it in them to do an honest day's work, but if Senqua's watching over them, I'm sure it'll work out alright. So I guess that's settled. Thanks again for your help. Oh yeah, we got a rare candy. Alright. We are coming up on the point where I probably should be getting myself into, ready to sleep and stuff. So, let's see. Who can we raid? Wait a minute. Well, if you've enjoyed the Pokemon that we've been doing so far, why not continue that? Would you stop scrolling, you stupid thing? Alright. Let us go to Panda. No. Oops, that would be why. That is not who I... Well, fine. We'll just go to Korean Lerms. There we go. Since I didn't want to bring up the right person. They're doing a bit of an art stream, it seems, so we're going to go ahead and raid them and see what kind of mischief they're up to. They're also the wonderful people that helped me get to where I am with my affiliate and all that fun stuff. So hopefully you guys will give them a fair shot at entertaining you. I'm not sure what the heck's going on there. But anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me and keeping things interesting. Hope you had fun as we explored this new Pokemon game. I'm going to head off to sleep. Hope you guys make it there yourselves and have yourselves a great night. And until next time, I will see you on the next live stream. See you later.